you clicking all over the screen?
No, you can. I just found out you can hold it.
Yeah, you can.
Hell yeah. So it's like I'm just
Yeah.
leading him. I'm leading him with like a carrot. This is great.
Carrot on a stick energy. Understandable.
Oh, it's a museum. I've gone into one of these in VR before. I'm pretty sure that thing is back there, Gyokun. Let's go.
Wait. Gone already as he slowly slides away. I need to catch up to make sure Agape doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah.
He would never. 4.6 billion years ago, a meteorite hit the human world. Life was born. Something so statistically improbable it could be called a miracle. Amazing. I wonder if Agape gained all that knowledge by looking at things like this. Being curious, just like me. I wonder if Agape's close by. I should go see. Agape. Hey look, I've seen that picture before.
Yeah.
Just had to look at it for a second. Agape? Agape? Hello?
Children are the fruit of human love. That's what they say. To create a child, humans must merge. When male and female genetic data mix, a child is formed. This process is the result of making love. Hey, Gyo, I want to know what love is.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me.
Someone needs to do an edit of these two for that. I'm so serious.
The love humans talk about, the love I was named after. I want to feel it, Gyo.
What do you mean, Agape?
Let's try mixing our programs. Then maybe a new child could be born. The two of us, all we can do is change things into other things. We could never even fathom a new picture that wasn't already on the net or this PC. Even just making a new program, connecting to the net, or inserting a USB, we can't do any of that on our own. But we're the only ones here.
Oh god, what is this number?
10,203, 10,203,989.
10,203,989 times. Aren't we just repeating the same process? I just want something new. I want to create something, Gyo.
That's impossible. If we made any changes to our programming, it'd just create errors and stop working. If we mix the two together, it'd just be a string of characters, Agape.
Right. Got it.
You know, I feel for him because, because he was super curious. He learned all about humans. Now he's stuck on an PC with no internet. He has someone who's curious, but he can't learn anything new now.
Mm-hmm. I'm sorry, this animation always gets me.
I just flew off the edge.
Yeah, it's great.
Looks like you weren't on the D drive. Would you like to be?
Okay.
At this rate, I'll have to scour through all the minor files as well. Today will be the day I find you.
Jeez, ain't this enough? It's not like there's even any humans left to praise you if you find me.
I can't stop. This is my job, after all. I have to look for you.
If you find me, then all of me, including these avatars, would all disappear. Wouldn't you get lonely? Hey. Okay then. All that's left is for you to keep searching every last nook and cranny. Well, it's not like I think you'll find me anyways.
Let's see, actually. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we did number 1 and number 2, so... Or, I don't know if there's a third one, but...
I don't think so.
Yeah. Oh. Thank God. I really love the vibe of these, like, outdoor malls.
Yeah, they're cool.
I don't know how to put that into words, but something feels wrong. All these buildings look like stores. What's odd about it?
Oh, I know. So this is a shopping district. You probably feel like it's wrong because it's so deserted.
Deserted? Are all these stores, lonely?
Yeah. Well, rather than the stores themselves, it'd be the humans who'd feel that way about it. In the past, tons of humans would come to these shopping districts to buy and sell things. Apparently, many went out of business after a huge superstores got built. Customers stopped coming. I heard some stores found new means to attract humans and avoided closing up, though.
I see. Why did humans stop coming? Does being bigger or smaller make a difference if they're both the same stores?
Seems it doesn't matter to humans. Bigger stores have a lot more stuff, so that's more convenient. Since these stores could only specialize in selling one kind of thing, they couldn't compete with a store that sold them all.
I see. If an upgraded version of me was created, would I feel lonely?
I'd think so. My measly pranks probably couldn't hold a candle to what a version upgraded Agape would do. Oh my god, I'm stuttering so bad today.
Listen,
Help?
it's fine. It's fine. We will simply suffer.
God. Something like me is probably already outdated on the internet.
Ah, the internet.
Ah, the internet.
How I loathe thee.
Spider lilies.
Hey, they're the things. Someone's gonna die.
Yeah.
These flowers, what kind are they? It's very thin, or very red. The petals are thin.
These are red spider lilies. It's said they bloom around the time called the equinox. This time of year is also when humans will pay respects to their ancestors. That being a human's parents, kind of.
I see. So does that mean it's a day where I would pay respects to my program's prototype?
I guess it's more like a day for thinking, wow, the human that designed it is awesome. Humans will go to those graves we saw earlier. They leave flowers and food as offerings. While doing that, they'll pay respects to their parents, their ancestors.
Do the graves eat the offerings?
Graves are made of stone. Of course they can't eat.
Then why do they leave it? What purpose does it serve? Humans will die without eating, but give food to things that they can't eat? Why do something so pointless?
Yeah, alas, I've got no clue. Maybe humans just do it to find some peace? When it comes to death, humans will cry, scream, laugh. Their emotions go haywire, so maybe they do it to put those feelings to rest?
I see. If I were to pay respects, would it be like deliberately putting a folder I use in the recycle bin? If I did that, would I find peace? I don't know. I mean, he's got the basic idea.
Yeah, he kinda gets it. When in class, oh my god, they're not even tall enough to, like, be seen above the desks.
The
They're itty-bitty.
average 5'11" versus 6 foot.
Christ alive, okay.
What is this place? There are many desks and chairs. Is this a train that has desks?
Bzzz, wrong! This is a classroom. While growing from a small to big, this is a place where medium-sized humans go.
What do they do here? Since there are desks, will they be typing on keyboards? Or using tablets? No one at the school system has enough money to pay for tablets and keyboards for every student, you silly bitch.
Sure, maybe. There probably were some people who did that. For the most part, though, seems they'd keep textbooks. They'd use books and take notes while listening to an adult explain things.
I like that it says adult.
It sure does say adult, but I was like, I can't tell if that's intentional or a typo, so I'm just gonna read it as the word I envisioned it to be.
Fair enough.
That adult would be called the teacher. Schools would have a handful of them.
See, now I do think it's a typo because he says it right here.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely a typo. I see. In that case, you'd be the teacher while I'd be the listener. Is that right?
I guess so. Great Teacher Agape's crash course on the human world, or something. Humans don't record logs, so they'd document information by hand using a paper called notes. Seems they had to submit these to the teacher.
Submitting handwritten logs to the teacher? Why does the teacher make them do that? Can't they just look at their own logs?
No matter how big or small, some humans love to stay on standby. So some would stay on standby even when they should be recording logs. So that's why the teacher has to do a check to make sure they're working.
Is that so? In that case, I've been properly working, so there are no issues. As far as you know.
Those logs are probably only full on how many times you've killed me. I don't want to see.
You're kind of interested.
He's a little tsundere.
Ah, shed.
Yeah.
There are many flat brown items lined up here. Why? It resembles the exterior of the cottage. Houses are made from wood or bamboo. Does this mean this is wood?
That's right. If you cut down a tree and split it in half, this is how the cross sections would look.
I see. Why do they have patterns on their surface?
Trees are like plants and flowers in that they grow. They start small and just keep getting bigger until they're way bigger than a human. So as they grow, that growth leaves behind those streaks, and that's why even if trees all have the similar marks, no two are the same.
Growing bigger leaves streaks. Is it like that for humans too?
It's probably different for humans.
Not really, though. You can get stretch marks.
You can get stretch marks, yeah, but I also think you can get, like, some... I think your bones can actually tell your age.
Yeah, they can. They have to use that for, like, investigations sometimes, so...
Yeah. When humans have a lot of food, they build up a substance called fat, so I guess that could be a little similar to streaks, maybe.
When humans a lot of food.
Yeah.
So, if humans have a lot of fat, they can become bigger?
It's not quite like that. Apparently it's bad for humans to have too much or too little. Seems complicated.
It's bad to have too much or too little, but if they don't eat, humans will die. In that case, they should automate the process. With my calculations, I could maintain the human.
A menu by Goyou-kun. Feel it'd be pretty extreme.
Gyo quote of the day, I can maintain the human.
That's such a line, honestly.
You know, some people say I can fix her, I can fix him, or he can make me worse. I can maintain the human. I can maintain them.
That's amazing.
Also, I swear that just said I'm baby.
So I thought that at first too, but I think it's supposed to say I'm happy, but it only has one letter between the A and the Y, so I'm like,
Yeah, so now all I can think is, okay, now I'm holy. You can see it, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Oh, pixel art.
I love pixel art.
The babies.
We're in a baby room.
What is this place? What are those? They are my Crocs.
This place is called neonatal care unit. It's a place where people would put humans that were just born.
What need is there to place them all here together? Do the small humans run away from the big humans? So they require surveillance? Yes.
More like people walk off with them, but yeah.
And also, yes, when they get a little bigger, yes, they do need a lot of surveillance.
This is true.
Small humans can barely move on their own, much less talk, so running's pretty impossible. It's just, they can die really easily, so it's better to gather them up where you can keep a closer eye on them. That too.
Yeah, that too. Before, you said that you wanted to combine our code and create a child. But even if it was successful, would it not die right away? There are no programs here besides us, although it would be different if the PC owner returned to look after it.
Yeah, if the owner came back, but they won't. That's my guess.
Someday they will return, unless you know a reason why they would not. He knows.
He knows.
I don't know. It's just a guess. Aren't they just cheating on this PC with a different one? A better, fancier, cooler PC? Playing with that one's made them forget all about this one. Even forgot to turn it off. Didn't even put it into sleep mode. That's probably what happened.
You can notice that Agape's trying to let Goyou down easy.
Yeah,
But
100%.
But even we can tell it's like, okay, you're bullshitting because you
Yeah.
don't want to tell him the truth of what you think happened.
Yeah. I understand. I hope they return someday. I'm changing it up because if I say I see one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose it.
Just imagine Goyou saying, naruhodo. Because that basically is what he's saying every time. It's just a direct translation.
Yes, haru no do. Daru no ho.
Oh! This picks up a high-end restaurant. This shot must be from when your owner visited.
Restaurant. There are plates and meals. This is a place for eating?
Yeah. Out of all the eateries, the most expensive ones are restaurants. I also think places like this usually serve Western-style food.
Naruhodo. So humans will go out of their way to come here in search of expensive food.
I love how now you're just using it because you really don't want to say
I
it. in English
really
anymore.
don't
That's
want to
really-
say it again. Oh shit, sorry. My finger
That's
twitched.
so funny. That is so funny. I'm sorry, that's hilarious.
They'll come here and be like, "Please marry me," before handing over a wedding ring. Doing that'll leave the logs in bold and make them harder to delete.
Do humans keep all their logs?
And now you're just skipping it.
That doesn't sound like a
I'm
log
so-
with any errors. Why keep it? Or will it cause an error later?
You really don't want to say the phrase anymore. That's so
I
funny.
think I understand why I didn't like playing this the first time, because they have so many lines that repeat. And I had to say all of them.
It's because it's a more direct translation. It's a more direct fan translation, so I understand why. But it's like they didn't do much localization. But like, I still respect that they did it at all.
Oh yeah, of course. I can still respect it. But like, I'm not saying it's against them, but at the same time, like I'm from the other end of the spectrum. It's like, man, why do they say the same thing over and over and over?
Because the same Japanese phrase can translate to
Yeah.
like 1 to 3 things, and then they just choose one that's the more common one, and then they're just like, this works for this situation, I guess.
Yeah.
For humans, they'd rather delete their error logs rather than the ones without any. They like to keep the fun logs. They like to go places that make their logs more fun. But there's also humans who keep all their error logs, while the fun ones slowly disappear.
You said that this might be the PC owner's picture. Did they want to keep their fun logs? Or did these logs cause errors? I wish I knew. I guess technically now they would cause errors in his mind because, you know, this is the memory of a happy time that's now gone.
Yeah.
Also, just the space between some of these chairs, if you look at it a little bit, it looks like a banana split.
It really does. I think that's kind of an artistic choice, if I'm being honest.
I love it.
It's good.
What is this place? There's a lot of cloth on the ground. Is that soil in the center? Will humans plant flowers and trees and watch them grow? And why is there a green man with glasses and a mustache staring at us from across the way?
Plants don't grow that fast. If I remember right, this is the stage for a sport called sumo wrestling. 2 huge humans will fight each other on it. Other humans have fun by watching.
Fight? Why? Why must they fight on that soil?
About that, some humans just really like to fight. To punish those who hurt them, they want to do what Goyou does. But humans can't kill other humans. It's forbidden by this thing called the law, so they'd usually get in trouble for fighting. Only exception is for sports like this. Maybe they can satisfy those desires by watching other humans fight.
So there are humans who would be satisfied to see me kill your shortcuts.
Probably. I sure wouldn't like it, though, since it just hurts for me.
You're the one who keeps making a mess of the PC and doing weird things. If you stopped causing problems, I wouldn't have to kill you. But then nothing would happen.
True.
Like, yo, you gotta understand, he's bored.
He is bored. He's trying to entertain you, but you don't like the entertainment.
Amazing. It's golden. Various things are placed here. What's this for?
Let's see. This is a Buddha statue. They're usually placed in these kinds of places called temples. Buddhism, explaining religion to Goyou seems tricky. Well, I guess you could say this is an important place for having memorial ceremonies. And this guy is Buddhism's top dog.
He's a dog? Me understand. So some humans can be golden like this.
Though this seems like a Sagaki ritual. It's basically a ritual to thank your ancestors that's done near the equinox. If you don't do it, the ancestors who get sent to a place called Hell will get turned into skinny little pretas and suffer forever.
Oh no. Hell? Pretas? What? Agape, what the fuck are you talking about?
So, Hell is... When humans do bad things while they're alive, it's a place they'll end up in after dying. They get punished for all the bad they've done. The Hell pretas end up in, it's said they're cursed to be hungry forever.
Humans die without putting things in their mouths, right? So they would die right away.
About that. If you die in Hell, you just return, repeating the same suffering forever.
Oh, so in that case, Agape's in hell.
I don't know, he seems to like it here.
Well, this is all from a human imagination. No one knows if it's real or not. But for those people who believe, they hold these rituals to free their loved ones from suffering.
So humans like to imagine even terrible things. If only suffering awaits after death, just as its existence would make people anxious, huh? Oh, buddy.
Yeah. You have no idea. We're in the supermarket.
Ooh. All I can think of... I just saw this, because I thought of Arby's, like, oh yeah, we have the meats. And then I remember the video just like, all our food keeps blowing up!
Chicken.
I remember when you sent me that and I was so startled because I had no idea where it had come from. was either you or Evan. I can't remember which one of you sent
I'm
me
pretty
that, but it was
sure. I'm pretty
ridiculous.
sure it was me. But yeah.
Okay, I believe it.
What is this place? Looks like a lot of the same items are placed here.
This is a supermarket. It's one of those huge stores I told you about before, where humans can buy various stuff. This is the meat section. Marutoko has a thing for meat. You get used to it the more of their games you play, trust me.
You know, I can understand.
Hold up. I can already see Gyokun's next question. This meat's from birds, pigs, cows, and the like.
Meat eat humans so, right? Creatures living to attached as meat, see I?
That's right. Apparently meat can provide lots of nutrients. In order to eat them, humans gather and keep a ton of animals called livestock. They kill them, cut them up for easy eating, seal the meat to keep it clean, then it hits the shelves to get sold at the store. Supermarkets also got fish, vegetables, and spices, anything humans need for making food. Of course, besides that, there's drinks and snacks too.
Putting these things together, the humans can cook, right? They cook and then eat?
Pretty much. Parents with children will also cook for them and give them a place to eat.
So not only must children be looked after to make sure they don't die, but they must be assisted in the food eating process as well. Being a large human seems to come with a lot of troubles.
Oh, buddy.
Looks directly into the camera.
Me and you looking directly into the camera at that statement.
Let's go gambling! Aw, dang it. Aw, dang it. What's all of this? There are these little balls rolling down inside these colorful boxes. Are these decorations? Does seeing the balls fall make humans happy? Or do the balls falling have some kind of meaning?
These are called pachinko machines. This is one of those gambling things I told you about before. These balls, well, it's more about the money. You put in money to start the game. If the ball falls just right, a roulette will start. If the numbers or pictures match, it'll flash big lights that make people happy. If you beat the odds and hit the jackpot, you'll win way more money than what you put in. It's because of this that some humans get hooked.
So having a lot of money makes humans happy.
Seems like it. In order to get money, humans usually have to do labor. For example, to get 1,000 yen, they'd have to work for about an hour.
It's the equivalent of like $10, but more like 7 right now because the Japanese yen is so inflated.
Pain, Pecco.
Yeah, honestly.
Gil, even this PC's owner worked in order to buy your virus buster program. I'd say they'd spent about 10,000 yen for it, probably.
So roughly $70.
That's pretty good.
So for Gyokun, that's worth 10k. They'd have to work for 10 hours to get their hands on you. But if they gambled, they can multiply that 10k by 10. Thinking like that, working for an hour for 1,000 doesn't seem so efficient, does it?
Statistically speaking, they would not be winning each time. It seems more likely that the end result would be negative. Looks directly into the camera.
Yeah.
Thus, it seems more efficient to use the other method of making money in order to gain it.
But working so tirelessly sounds like a pain. If I was a human, I'd go for the gambling.
I shake Agape. Do not give this man gacha games.
No. Please, God, no. Hey, family
Gio
restaurant.
snatches the gacha programs away from him. Absolutely not. Deletes them.
He sees Agape trying to download Genshin. No!
Yeah.
But yo, there's a 5-star out now. I'm on pity.
Awful.
There are tables and chairs. I also see a menu and tableware. Is this a restaurant?
You got it. Unlike the last place, though, this is a cheaper one. These are usually called family restaurants. All sorts of humans will come here to eat. Its special feature would be that drink bar. Drinks that usually cost 200 or 300 a can. You can have all you can drink here. Cool, huh?
That would result in a negative profit. I thought humans were happier when they had more money.
Yeah, the trick is they lure customers in with cheap drinks, but price the food higher. That way, they'll end up with a profit.
Umida. So humans find this juice very desirable. Also, the reason I said Umida is because sea, ocean. There we go.
Okay. That's great.
I felt the need to explain that because I'm like, you're probably going to be really confused why I just said ocean out of the fucking nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though it's just processed water, seems the process can change both flavor and texture. That's why they find it way tastier than water.
I wish I could try drinking it. Then I could also understand what tasty is and could feel happy when looking at drinks like humans do.
If only we had a water drinking program. Then we could drink Coke from a virtual vending machine.
Even if we wish for it, we'll never have it. Sure would be nice, though. I haven't did soda in so long.
Me too, I've been really good about it.
Oh, the Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel.
The Ferris wheel.
What is this? It has many lines, much like we do. And what are those round things attached to it?
This is a Ferris wheel. Humans would get in those balls and ride it. They find it fun, since it takes them way higher than they can usually go.
Does it carry all them at high speed? Humans like going fast, so they would find it fun.
Nah, apparently these are super slow, though they relax by slowly taking in the sights. A human's heights, they're...
Yeah, the Z value. That
Yeah.
says Z value.
Yes.
Okay. Because I was like, wait, I was trying to think computer. I was like, okay, that would be the XYZ axis. Alright.
A human's height, their Z value is fixed, but riding on one of these can take them to a value they've never reached on. They can never reach on their own.
There. It's okay. Life is suffering.
I'm so tired of my stutter. I'm so tired of my stutter.
Looking down from above, humans can see familiar sights from a new vantage point. It gives them a sense of novelty.
We don't have this sense of Z value, so it's hard to understand what that feeling is.
I guess so. In the VR I got in before, I think I could sorta understand what the humans were feeling. It was kinda scary.
Scary.
Oh, how exactly do I explain this one? So, it's like an instinctive defensive response humans feel at times when they feel at threat of dying.
A threat of dining. Oh god, no, please don't feed me! Ah!
Please don't give me food. I'd rather starve. I'm so tired of my stutter, bro. Christ.
Humans will die if they fall from a high place, so they'll get chills when they go somewhere high. That's why some humans even refuse to go on Ferris wheels. But apparently, for some people, they enjoy getting those chills.
Adrenaline junkies.
Yes.
It's pretty weird, huh? To find pleasure in that feeling of being near death.
Adrenaline junkies.
Yes. Having fun by experiencing unpleasant things. That does seem strange. I don't think I'm capable of experiencing these chills you spoke of. I'm a little disappointed, especially since it's something humans find fun. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Earlier, like not this year, but last year, I think, we went to California Adventure. And so we got on a Ferris wheel there. And
Yeah.
there was like two different kinds of cars, one that was stationary like this, but another one was on a track, so once you hit certain height, the car would move down and like kind of like fall down, like move, like shake and go back and forth. It was freaky
Wow.
because we didn't realize it, but then we got in and we started moving around. And like, because these things aren't like super, they're not sealed, right? Like they're closed but not sealed. Like I looked at the door and like I could see that I could like fit my hand out of it. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no! I honestly got really freaked out at that. Don't get on Ferris wheels, kids.
Yeah.
What is this? Something is heading up the mountain?
This is a ski resort. In the winter, humans will come here and use the boards to slide down the snow with. Apparently, it's fun. Those things that carry them up is a machine called a lift. Apparently, humans will line up and wait their turn to get on.
Sliding. I wonder what kind of feeling that is. Why do they use boards?
Let's see. Ah, remember when you sped up at the bowling alley? It's that feeling. If you put boards on your feet and go off a slope, you'll speed up like that. Apparently, there's both good and bad ways to slide. Either way, humans like going fast.
Is that so? Why do they like to go fast? To get to their destination faster?
Good question. Humans also like to ride roller coasters and other things that go down slopes really fast. I got no clue either.
If you don't know, there's no way I could know.
Hey, Gyokun, how much do you want to know?
What do you mean?
How much do you really want to know about humans? I've taught you a lot so far, yeah? Their ecology, lifestyle, buildings, nature. What's next? I'm asking if you want me to teach you the full range of human emotion.
I'd like to understand human emotions, but I don't know. I just find it interesting. I have no reason to. I don't really know. I think I'm lacking the specifications to explain. If I better understood human emotions, maybe I could explain what this is inside of me. He's learning.
Yeah.
It's red. This is a sunset? The sun falls down and night begins.
That's right. This is the beach of everlasting summer. Seems humans like sunsets since they find sights like this romantic.
I see, though I don't really understand what a beach of everlasting summer is. Is romantic good status for humans? That line fucked me up for a second.
Yeah. I heard it.
Because you know how they say, oh man, like how you like phrases in Japanese have like 1 to 3 like translations. Basically,
Yes.
They decided to just throw everything at the board because they said, "I don't know, really, or understand." Or I guess it's 2, but I don't know.
It might be because I noticed that sometimes they leave out a word, so it could be a case of leaving out a word, but also, yeah, your explanation makes sense too.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember back at that restaurant? There are moments humans strongly want to record to memory. They feel that way in front of sights like this, too, so couples will get taken in by the scene and start saying sweet words to each other.
Sweet? Do words give the same feeling as eating? Is sweet words a kind of food?
About that. Humans can apparently feel tastes from words.
Agape, that's not how you should explain it, but okay.
There are bitter words and sour words. Of course, there's tasty and nasty ones too.
Oh my god, this is what he's going with. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I get what I understand what he's like the analogy he's making with it.
Well, now I do, but I forgot this conversation. It's been so long since I played.
Though I don't get how they're tasting flavors with their ears. Maybe it's in their imagination?
What would be an example of sweet words?
You're more beautiful than this sunset? Something like that.
Why compare nature to humans? Since they're types of things, wouldn't it make more sense to compare humans with other humans? We already do that.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna understand the kind of sweet humans are using here.
That's a shame.
He doesn't get it.
No, I mean, they never will. They never truly will.
Oh, I like this backdrop too, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice. What is this place? There are many fish tanks. It feels different from the aquarium picture. Is this a store that sells fish?
Ding ding! Correct! Gyokun's become so clever. This is probably a tropical fish store. Remember how I said some humans kept goldfish? Some people like to keep all sorts of different kinds of fish. Amongst those, some fish are caught in the wild and then, through selective breeding, are made easier for humans to keep.
Selective breeding? What's that?
Well... Okay, remember what I said about flowers? How when they die, they'll spread their petals and seeds? That preparation for death? The reason why they do all that is to prepare for the next generation. The new seeds genes are decided when the male and female flowers genes cross. You could say genes are their source code. All living creatures are born referring to them. Basically, the genes of the next flowers are influenced by their predecessors' genes. Sometimes there can be mutations that lead to variations in the genes as well. Humans will sort out these seeds and cross specific genes to make the new flowers more colorful or stronger or whatever. This process is called selective breeding.
Oh, so does that mean the fish here were created by humans?
Well, maybe not all of them, but basically, yeah.
I was also created by a human, so am I also a fish? If there had been any mistakes, would I have also ended up a fish?
I'm sorry, but when he went there, my brain did the fish sound
I know,
effects.
I was hearing that too, honestly. Fish.
Fish.
Of course not, because you were created to be a virus buster.
Humans take what already exists and change it as they please. Is this a good thing? I think the original is already pretty enough. Is it not enough to satisfy humans? If it's not good enough, does it not sell?
You have a point. You see, humans are always longing for something new. That's why they get bored when things just stay the same.
Oh, so even though they all look equally pretty, humans just like change. I might understand a little. Looking at the same pictures are fun, but seeing a new picture makes me feel a little happier. Is this that feeling?
Always seeing the same pictures, but still finding it pretty. Maybe it'd be better to be left unaware that new ones could exist.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. The dynamic.
Yeah. Get
Ooh.
busy! Anyway.
It's time to fuck.
I mean, they're in a hotel room.
I know what this is. This is a bed. Humans sleep here.
That's right. This is a room inside a hotel. Seeing the photos going from restaurant to hotel is kinda...
What?
Gyo, I knew that I was gonna have to give you this talk at some point. Actually, beds have a connection to the making of small humans.
So you're saying when humans sleep, they can make a small picture?
No. Remember what I said before, how humans have 3 main desires? That third desire is necessary to preparing the next generation of humans. So you see, a male and a female human will...
I hate this explanation, Agape. I'm gonna kill you. When I went through the scene the first time, I did break the first time too. I was like, God damn it. I'm breaking all over again because I'm reading it as him again.
Good luck.
When the pointed part of a human meets with the concaved part, somehow a child is born.
So you're saying that humans are always thinking about wanting to combine?
Yeah, probably.
Big ol' question marks. Huh?
I love that the Goyou is like the epitome of an ace. Like, he's such an ace mood, God bless him.
Seems like it was a little too soon to teach Goyou-kun about this after all.
Damn. So they always wanted to think about combining? Yeah? What the fuck do you mean? This is water? The water seems to reach very far. Is the water moving? It looks like the white parts are all lined up unsteadily.
This is called the ocean. 70% of the human world is made up of it. Unlike regular water, it contains salt, making it salty.
Oh, is that so? Then in the human world, when taking 10 steps, the 7th step is the ocean?
That's right, but wrong. Excluding the ocean, humans live on 30% of the land. Humans will go out to sea on floating vehicles called boats, where they'll catch fish or go to other lands across the ocean.
If 70% of the world is ocean, does that mean that travel between lands would be a long distance?
That's right. While it's faster if taking an airplane...
Yeah, that is what that said. Okay, cool.
That's right. While it's faster if taking an airplane, by boat it'd be about a month or more.
I think I'm starting to understand why humans are in such a hurry. Some places are so far away that it takes too long to get there.
Yes.
Humans live in a world governed by different laws than ours, huh? They find pleasure in eating tasty food, they get chills, and they look at beautiful things. And then they fuck like rabbits. They're saddened by death, they suffer in hell, and they make small humans and help them grow. You said that a human's true means the opposite of what it is. But learning like this, I think someday we'll be able to see what defines the human's illogical love. And then maybe we can convey that love to humans.
Goyou.
In the same way how I don't understand the laws of the human world. Could it be that the things that we see and feel can't be understood by humans? If we learn more, could we find a way to express this world? If we learn more, would we understand why the humans don't come back?
Goyou. Just stop.
Why?
I don't know either. But why? Why is it, even though to me, I feel it's worse if you knew? Why do I...
Don't ask me, since I don't understand what you're saying. I wonder if I was thinking something wrong. Was it something a virus buster shouldn't think? I'll stop the process for now.
I love them.
Yeah, he was reaching a truth that he shouldn't.
Yeah, Agape's trying to protect him, and I'm like, ugh, I love them. They make me emotional.
What's this? There are many lines in the sky. Since it's night, are these stars? So, but why did they become like this? Are they moving at high speeds?
This is just one way to take pictures. If you take a photo really slowly, the stars become lines like this.
You said that the sun sets. Are these stars setting as well?
You got it. Everything in the sky shifts and moves over time. That's why you can get pictures like this. Though I guess it's more accurate to say that it's not the sky moving, but the ground. The whole planet is moving, actually. That's why the sun isn't actually sinking, but leaving our view.
Oh, so the sun just appears to be sinking from a human perspective. Is that right?
That's right. Though, when it comes to shooting stars, those really are stars that are falling. The stars get sucked into the planet's gravitational pull where they burn up. In that moment, the star shoots across the sky before disappearing, thus, shooting star. It's said that if you make a wish 3 times before a star disappears, your wish will come true. Usually they go by so fast it'd be hard to make a wish in that time, though.
Oh, I see. By saying the stars burn out, do you mean that they die?
I guess so, yeah. But because it looks pretty, it's a sight humans want to see anyways.
If you die while having many humans making wishes towards you, that wouldn't be so bad, right? Leaving behind a stone like graves is nice, but being remembered as a wish also seems nice. True.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, this looks like downtown. More specifically, a bar or something.
A bar? You mean a place where humans drink coffee or juice?
Well, you're not wrong. Here, people drink something called alcohol. It's something that only big humans can drink, and it can make them turn drunk. Being drunk seems like a real interesting feeling. Apparently, it can reduce suffering.
Or add to it
Yeah.
once you're sober.
That's why humans love to drink it. At places like this, they'll be surrounded with eateries that can go with alcohol.
Huh. Being drunk. What kind of feeling is it? If suffering's being reduced, does that mean becoming happy? You explained before how humans act to satisfy their 3 main desires, right? So does that mean they become full, or they become sleepy, or...
No. You got it wrong. Being drunk is... Their head gets all fluffy, their words become unintelligible, and their sense of reality starts to get all loose. The losing your sense of reality part seems nice, though. It's escapism. They can run away from their suffering for a while.
Oh, I see. Even if they put the process on hold, don't they still have to get to it eventually? I don't see the point in running. If they use that time to finish the processes, couldn't they diminish the errors and become happy?
It ain't that easy for humans. Even if they want to resolve the errors, there are times where they just can't get rid of them. If they can't go away, then at least it'd be better to put them out of sight for a while. Doing that, you could forget about errors and go back to who you were before you had any. Something like that.
I would be troubled if there was an error I couldn't get rid of. It does sound like it would be displeasing.
Maybe it's fine if you never notice the error to begin with. If you never notice your own suffering, I wonder if that would mean you're not suffering at all.
I wonder if there's any parallels to what he's saying.
Oh, you know. Tory Gates!
Surely not. Surely not.
Who knows?
There are many of the same pillars standing here. Why? Is there some meaning to it?
This is called a Tory Gate. They're frequently seen in front of shrines. So there are creatures called gods that are higher ranked than humans. Apparently you need these gates to go where they live. Nobody actually knows if gods are real or not, though.
Maybe it's something like how humans are to us. So are these gates similar to folders?
Yeah, I guess it'd be something like that. Some humans also believe in the existence of a god that created them.
If God is like what humans are to us, does that mean someone created God?
Who knows? There might be. There might not. Seems like humans feel comforted by the thought that there is a god. Oh, it's like what my name represents. Someone who helps with wanting compensation. No ill will, no backstabbing. Just a being who believes in you and helps resolve your errors.
So that's what the word agape means? Someone who supports you in resolving errors? Helping without asking for anything in return? As programs, we assist humans without asking for anything in return. Is this not agape?
I think that's different, probably. Even I don't know.
Yeah, this game likes to make you think, and I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, time to go travel.
We travel.
Yeah.
I love the screen.
Oh yeah, this
I
is
also
like
love the conversation here.
This is like placing the paper lanterns on the water, right?
Yes.
Nice. What are these lights? They're reflecting as if they're on water.
You got it. This is called lantern floating. During Oban, they'll drift these in rivers or the sea to mourn the souls of the dead.
Mourn? What kind of feeling is that? So you're saying the living humans make these and put them on the water for the sake of the dead?
Yeah, basically. What kind of feeling? When living humans think of dead ones, they feel lonely, but people don't all feel it the same way like they do with sadness or longing. Dead humans can't make new logs anymore. Their bodies are gone and nothing's left. That fact makes people really sad. So that's why humans will read old logs, remember them, and look at pictures to reminisce. Doing that makes those feelings of loneliness mix with the logs and makes them harder to understand.
Just like how we will. Humans will all die someday, right? Doesn't that mean humans will only get more and more lonely as time passes? If loneliness is sad, then that sounds like trouble. Do they become so full of loneliness that they can't think of anything else?
If you properly say goodbye, apparently you won't get as lonely.
Goodbye? That means, what does it mean?
It's one of humans' many greetings. I heard humans say these when coming across each other. Goodbye is what they say when they part. When humans die, they will never meet again. You could say it's their final parting, so they use this phrase, goodbye.
Oh, so if they can't say it, they become lonely?
That's what it seems like. But humans will make new families and friends and create new feelings of fun, so, well, I guess they won't stay feeling lonely all the time.
Huh. Does that mean that dead humans will someday be completely forgotten? Loneliness is a feeling that is caused by remembering the dead humans, right? So if they become full of new feelings of fun and begin to lose the feelings of loneliness, does that mean the logs have been deleted?
I don't think it's quite like that. No matter how far back the log is hidden, humans can still retrieve them at any time. So that's why humans only feel lonely sometimes, not always.
So when humans drift these lanterns, they're retrieving those logs. They remember the dead humans and become lonely. Even though it's a pretty picture, the humans would be feeling lonely. How mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah. This one's nice.
Pretty. Yeah. Snow.
Something's falling from above. Is this the rain you spoke of?
Bzzz, so close, Gyo-kun! This is snow. When rain freezes and hardens, it solidifies and falls as a soft, fluffy snow. But when it hardens too much, that's called hail.
I see. So this 1 pixel is solidified water. Do humans eat this? If they put it in their mouths, they can get water.
Actually, I hear that snow's too dirty. If you don't sterilize it, drinking it's not a good idea. Besides, the snow melts when making contact with the human heat, so they don't want to get wet. They'll use an umbrella to avoid it.
Umbrella? I wonder what that is. It's a tool that prevents humans from getting wet? Do they wear a large board on their head? Or is it clothing that doesn't get wet?
You're on the right track, Gyokun. Any more ideas?
Could it be an item that melts the snow before it could reach the human body? Like a flame on their head that turns the snow to steam.
That's great! Sounds like something crazy I saw in an old comic before. This is the best!
I was answering seriously.
And he didn't even answer his question. Gabe, don't do that to him.
Didn't even give him the answer. He's like, alright, there's a board.
Sorry, I love this screen too.
Oh, oops. I lost track of myself. Because it's just
Yeah,
so
I know,
fucking
because you're
tiny.
buried under the flowers.
And in the distance, we can see Claire and Willardo.
Yes!
Hey, you said before that if I died, you'd send flower pictures to my grave folder every day. Is that being lonely? Can you feel loneliness?
Who knows? I'm not sure. I have no idea whether this loneliness is the same as what humans feel. There's no human that... Oh my god. The grammar here, help me.
There or no?
I haven't... I see
Yeah.
the problem. Okay. I have no idea whether this loneliness is the same as what humans feel. There are no humans to tell me either, so I just don't know.
I see. I was wondering if this loneliness might be what this feeling inside me is. If you don't know, then I don't know either.
I lied. I actually do know, which means Gyokun's just gonna have to be in the dark forever. Too bad, so sad. This is my vengeance for all my copies.
All of those were just your shortcuts, not copies. I don't think there's any basis for vengeance here.
Damn, on the net, that's what they call a /serious reply. They don't like that online, so watch out.
I have no plans to go online, so I'm fine. I'll make a note though, /SRS.
It threw me off so fucking bad when they started using the tone tags here, dude. When I played the first time, I was like, you are not using tone tags in this game. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Oh, but they are, actually.
Oh, but they are.
Hearing that come out of Gyokun's mouth seriously feels wrong.
What do you mean /SRS?
Anyway, I think they're either in a field of forget-me-nots or morning glories.
There's actually a place similar in like Elden Ring. Like I think it's in the DLC. There's like a map part of the map where there's like a bunch of like azure flowers. It's like really pretty.
That's awesome.
And this reminds me of that.
Yeah. Bridge.
Bridge. What's that? A bridge? Looks like you can pass under it. Does that mean this is a river? But there's no water. Did all the water become steam?
That's wrong. The top is a train track while the bottom is a passage that humans can walk through.
Well, is that so? Why are the train and human paths separated? Why can't they travel together?
Trains are too fast, so if a human runs into one, they'll die. Same thing with cars, too.
So if they die if running into something fast. Does that mean skiing humans will die if they run into other humans?
Well, I guess they would.
Would they die if running into a Ferris wheel?
With that speed, maybe not?
Then what if they were spun by a merry-go-round?
Ah! Too many comparisons! If it's slow, colliding with it won't kill someone. If it's really fast like a train, then it will. Falling from a high place is the same. The speed upon hitting the ground was too fast, so the body can't handle the impact. Heavy things fall faster, so they have more power. So if a human dodges right before getting hit by a train, they'll get chills. Since if they did get hit, they would have been dead.
So does that mean standing under this bridge could give humans chills?
Maybe. Since trains are passing so close by, I guess it's possible.
If a picture of a train passed by, maybe I could have experienced humans' chills. But this picture doesn't move. What a shame. I just like how he's like, no, stop! I'm done talking about this. Here's it.
I love that Agape was like, I'm gonna lay out all of this and hopefully you have no more fucking questions about this topic.
I don't want to talk about how many ways there are for a human to fucking die while splattering into something, please.
I love them, they're funny. Goyou literally is just so curious. This Syrian's good too, it's cute.
Yeah. Oh, the first actual humans. Humans are pictured here. There are 3 of them.
This is, probably, a school entrance ceremony. It's a ceremony held when entering grade school. It's for children, but parents can come see it.
Then this is human parents with a child?
That's right. Wouldn't this be one of the PC owners' photos? Maybe this is their family.
So there really are big humans and small humans. So the small human here was born from the big humans.
That's right. Even these parents used to be small humans. They were born from their own parents, who were born from their own too, and so on. This photo feels like a single scene, just one of those moments showing happiness, cut out from within that cycle. Apparently humans smile when they're happy, so these guys must be happy, right?
Huh, the humans are happy. Is that why they don't come back? If that's why, then maybe that's okay.
It must be, right? Since this is such a nice photo.
You know how usually his smiles, like his smile here is like, you know, to actually laugh? That line compared with what Goyou just said, it's more just like, yeah, well, it must be right. I mean, he's being really sarcastic about it. I love it.
Yeah, I think it's more like he's trying to nudge him into a more positive direction of what the reason could be why they're gone, instead of him getting upset, but yeah.
They're so busy taking care of the little human that there's no time to use the PC. There's probably a lot to deal with in grade school.
The little human could die right away after all. I think it's better to keep a watch over it.
Right? So that's why. That's definitely the case.
Yeah. Surely nothing else could be happening.
Absolutely not.
No.
Nothing bad is happening at all.
Nothing ever happens.
True.
Huh. That's everything. So you couldn't find it.
If I couldn't fool a net noob like you, what would that make me, huh? You'll never find me.
If you still can't be found after all this searching, doesn't that mean you're hiding somewhere I wouldn't normally search? Such as the recycle bin? At the beginning, you told me to jump to the navigation window from the recycle bin, right? Is that because you didn't want me to search it?
Of course not.
Let's check the recycle bin.
You might want to save.
Oh, right, this, yeah. Huh, that's interesting. There's something here. So you've been hiding in a hidden folder in the recycle bin.
Hey, Goyou-kun, now that I think about it, there's still a file we haven't seen.
No, there isn't.
Ah!
This is the screen you will want to save on, actually.
Oh, yes.
Because this is the end screen.
Yeah.
So we can easily farm the endings.
Hey, Goyou! Hey, wait up!
Did he disappear? I swear I saw him, like, get right in front of Goyo and then just disappear.
Are you sure?
About what?
About finishing your job. Are you sure you're fine with that? Once you get your peaceful desktop, there won't be anything left for you to do. You won't have a job anymore. You can keep being a virus buster because of your job. Once it's gone, you... Even with all that in mind, do you still want to finish your job?
Yeah.
In that case, then go. Go on. Whatever happens, happens.
Okay. S/SRS. I'm just
Actually
gonna...
save before
yeah,
going to the next screen.
That's why I was already planning on doing that, don't worry.
Okay, cool.
Big.
He's so beautiful.
I must microwave him immediately.
Oh my god.
This is Agape's main body?
He's a big boy. You really took your sweet time finding me, Gyokun.
Today's the day. I'll remove you from this PC, because that's my job.
Go ahead and try.
Wah!
Gotcha. Time to take revenge for all my shortcuts. I don't mind you busting into my house, but did you really think you could kill me? Did you not even consider that I might try to use you to fulfill my own goals? Well, whatever. Now then.
Vor?
But still. If I really absorbed Gyokun, then Gyo right here would cease to exist. To me, Gyo only exists here on this PC. Thinking about that, I just kinda don't want that. But if I quietly let myself get killed, then Gyo will become all alone. With me gone, you'd just be left on that peaceful desktop with nothing to do but to wait for an eventual shutdown.
That's the name of the game.
Yeah. You'd just become a dead program. That's a lost purpose. Would that really be fine? I'm sure Gyo probably won't even notice. The anguish in being unable to create. The pain of having no purpose. Since I never taught you about any of that. Maybe this is fine.
Why?
Why what?
Why are you letting me go? You said there was something you wanted to do.
I don't know. I don't know, but... If you really want your job to be the reason for your living, then maybe things are fine like this. Bye-bye, Gyo.
Goodbye, Agape. I love Tragic Yaoi.
Yeah, tragic yaoi. Now,
The desktop is peaceful today, too. Since there's no longer anyone leaving shortcuts everywhere, it feels almost too peaceful. Just to be sure, I should still make the rounds. That's my job, after all. Let's go.
so I advise going through the screens again, because he has some dialogue lines that are missable if you go straight to the objective.
That's going through all of them, right? Like
I
every
don't
single
think you
one?
go through all of them, but I think you go through a majority of them. And I think only a few of them have text logs, so just go in through the start
Okay.
from the recycle bin.
Okay. Oh, the music stopped.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, hey, look, no.
I think you can look at that text bubble, because any text bubble that shows up is only going to be Goyou talking.
The thing back there is the moon. Those falling lights are shooting stars. Why did the PC's owner put a picture like this inside the recycle bin? I think there must be some kind of meaning to it. Not that I could ever understand what it is. Sinking back there, is that a Buddha statue? The ones I've seen were much smaller than this, so there were Buddha statues that were big? Does this being bigger make people happier? I wonder if it makes memorials easier to do. Now he has questions and no one to answer them.
Mm-hmm.
Melancholic Yo.
But yeah, like I said, it shouldn't be on every screen, but just the dialogue boxes that do pop up, he has things to say.
You said the sand all came about naturally. Does this mean the sand, just like rain, had fallen from the sky? All sorts of things that seem to fall from the sky. In that case, will clouds fall too? You said that stars can fall. Then will the moon too? Will the sun fall? Will the sky fall?
It's skyfall.
Thank you. Just in the distance, you just hear from like wherever, whatever hell he's in. Yo, what the fuck are you talking about? In the end, I still never understood why humans would go out of their way to transfer folders. In Ferris wheels, humans enjoyed seeing the sights from high up. Is this something similar? Humans seem to really love change. Sometimes. Hey, a bomb.
There's a nuclear bomb. Take me to church.
Take me to Snurch.
I forgot about that meme.
I've never forgotten it. I just love the I just love seeing it because like a lot of songs pop in my head at the most random times, and so it's like it'll cycle through, and "Take Me to Snurch" comes up a lot more often than a lot of other songs.
I don't think I have the MP3, so you should send it to me later.
Take me to
I want it.
Snurch. Shut down where everything is the same, but they're both snails.
Oh my god. Snailgrims.
Yes. Snailio. Ah. Humans don't like being wet, but taking baths is necessary to them. Do humans do laundry here too? If so, then after the washing is done, do they hang out to dry with the laundry? It seems like many humans come here. Is there a picture of many humans hanging out to dry? Just are all flapping in the wind. I have nothing to say. You know when like your throat gets like suddenly a real dry patch out of nowhere?
Yes. I do. I've been there before.
I hate when that happens. It's like, what the fuck? Body, please.
Yeah, I had that earlier, like right before we started recording, and I was like, no, I need tea now.
Ah, the beauty of the world's gone when I have no one to talk about it with. The roses will wither and die someday. They'll leave behind seeds and new ones will grow. If I lived in the human world, maybe it would have been natural for me to want to create a child like you did. Everything in the human world you taught me about seems to desire change. That's why... that's why what, Goyo?
That's why he wanted to make a child with him.
Humans will insert food into their mouths, then they will receive nourishment. Where does the food go after entering? Does it disappear like things in the recycle bin? Apparently there's different kinds of nutrients. If so, what's the difference between them? I wanted to know, and you could have shown me. I wanted to know about the strangers like me. But you went and died, you idiot, even though I'm the one who killed you.
Yeah.
I guess that your grave would be that folder. I should leave flowers, right? But since you completely disappeared without leaving a stone or any trace, where am I supposed to put them? To begin with, there aren't any pictures of flowers for visiting graves on this PC. Would it be fine to copy the Rose Garden folder into the folder you were in?
He's
Perhaps.
regretting his actions. He's regretting killing his boyfriend.
Many such
them.
cases.
I love them. And now he's alone in the elevator.
A fate worse than death, truly.
Honestly.
I forget if you had to wait for it to actually go all the way down. No? Okay, cool. You said that this was a Japanese-style inn. Then what style are we? Japanese? Western? Chinese? Priest? I wonder if there are any other kinds of styles. I mean, there are many kinds of different styles. Boing, boing, boing. It's not as fun when there's not another person with me.
I know.
What does it mean to act? What does it mean to play a role? Even if you try to become something else, I don't think you can become it. Even if I try to trace your thoughts, I can't understand them. He's just lonely. He's a silly little bitch.
His boyfriend's gone. Of course he's lonely.
He's a lonely, silly little bitch. How was this really made? How did humans make it without longer limbs? I wish you taught me the truth. Let me see. Which one are we in now? This? Which one are we in?
You just went down the... You just went through the,
An elevator. This is the bus. That's the play. Okay, we're right here.
That one. Yeah.
I will go through a few more, but otherwise I think I don't want to go through every single one of them.
Yeah, leave the viewers up to getting the rest of them.
You hear that? Get off your ass for once.
Yeah, play game. Very low maintenance. Very short game.
I can't do everything for you. I'm already playing lots of games.
I hadn't seen these dialogue options though, which is why I was pestering you, but it's fine.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Just I was
we got
thinking
other endings to get.
Yeah, and also like my head's starting to hurt, so I kind of want to.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Let's finish this ending and get the other two, and then call it.
Yeah. Bam. Back to the place where he died.
Back to the place where my boyfriend rests.
Can
you don't need to save here, but yeah.
I feel like I should, though. I would have laughed my ass off if there was a giant, like, pixelated body right there.
Oh my god.
You were in a strange pose. Was that lying down? Maybe that's the position humans take when sleeping. Turning yourself horizontal, closing your eyes, and playing the sleep sound effect. Doing that, humans can sleep. Is that right, Agape? Since I'm done doing the rounds, there's nothing left to do. Maybe I can try. You look so silly.
Yeah.
In the end, I still don't understand why you let me go. Rather than work or a goal, Agape seemed to prefer death. I'm sure there was something you didn't teach me. Something that important that's inside of me that I don't understand. A feeling I'll never understand. Like water, flowers, kitchens, stations, parks, and funerals. If I know its name, I can grasp it. Firmly. Still, I have no means to learn. I'll never understand what this is. I want to know. What is this? If I'm ever able to go to another PC and find Agape, if you're there, I wonder if you would teach me. Agape.
Tragic Yowie.
Tragic Yowie.
Ending 1 of 3.
I love these credits. I like how this is done.
I know, they're so good. I love how stylized they are. Like, thank you for that, Marutoku.
Yeah, this
Thank
is
you
real
for that.
nice. Kawaii and
We
chill.
love
I just noticed the name.
Yeah. Amazing. But yeah, I love this game. It is my favorite Marutoku game, next to Grave of Traumarai.
Circle. That's obviously a
Circle.
square. Think. Oh, yep. Oh, hey, he's red.
He's gone.
Aw.
He went on standby.
He
You
is
can
on
even
standby.
try like pushing controls and it won't work because he won't move.
He's gone. He's gone, Jeeves.
Yeah.
Well, time to get the other endings.
Yeah.
And then I believe it's like the other endings are just like it's a chance to get it.
There's 2 of them, and I need to look at the download page real quick, actually, because I forgot how to do this.
Okay, I'll just simply run around, get my steps in, you know?
There it is. Okay, come here. Come hither. Thank you.
Man, isn't it wild that Agape's like outline is kind of pinkish or purplish, and when you're a dead program, you're red, but when you're a live program, you're blue? Man, isn't that silly? Isn't that like really silly? Don't you think? Doesn't that say something?
So you go over to the next screen, and then you come right back, and then you talk to Agape.
Hey, man.
Now speak to him.
Oh.
Why'd you come back?
I remembered. I still haven't asked you about this picture.
This one? You've still got questions even after getting this far? Guess it can't be helped. These are probably ruins, buildings that humans have abandoned. As time passes, buildings will deteriorate until falling apart, so this is just a forgotten place waiting to crumble completely into dust.
Why is there a picture like this? Why keep something that's falling apart? That's forgotten.
Amongst humans, there are some who like this like that. I guess your owner's one of them. You could say that this PC counts as ruins, forgotten, abandoned, just a box with no one coming to look inside. Before it completely shuts down, I wanted to make a last-ditch effort. If neither a beginning or an end is coming, then whatever's fine. I want to change it.
Agape.
If I met you, I don't know what I might do. So, if you want to turn back, now's your chance. If you come at me, I might fight back.
Still, I have to do it. It's my job.
Okay. Now I would save before going over there.
Oh. Okay.
So that you don't have to have that conversation again.
True.
So his dialogue is going to be mostly the same up until a change.
Wake up, you big pink bitch. Let's see. Grab. Wah. Getcha. Revenge. Okay, now then. Okay. Oh wait, is this different?
No, this line is still the same.
Okay.
I'm paying attention.
Okay, cool.
I'm sorry, Goyou. I just really want to try. I want something new. I want to understand what love really is. Sorry. Goodbye, Goyou.
Nom.
Hell yeah.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do. We're just sitting here fucking waiting. Ah, we got this ending first. Okay.
We did it. Chat, we became hot.
All right. This is technically a completely different character. Who do you want to voice it?
I'll voice it.
Go for it.
What am I? What do I do? I don't remember anything. Protect the PC? Destroy the PC? I don't know. I don't know. Someone, tell me how to stop us. What are we supposed to do? Why?
So a fun fact about this character, Marutoku named this character the ship name of Goyou and Agape. So it's Gyoape.
Nice.
And the reason I learned that information is because someone bought a skeb from Marutoku, and that was one of the names that they put in the description. Because it was the two of them and their child, and they named the child Gyoape. And I was like, hello?
That's really funny, actually.
Yeah, that's great.
Now it's time for my favorite ending.
So I just need to tap him 10 times?
Yes.
Like click him with the mouse, or?
So go in front of him so you can make sure that he's actually reacting to your clicking. But, like, he'll shake a little while you're doing it, so do it 10 times. You'll hear, like, a little thing.
I think maybe I just have to interact with him.
Yeah, you do. Why is he not... Hello?
Oh, there we go.
I don't think it's enough times yet. Every shake is part of a reaction. Have you heard it? Have you heard like a ding yet?
Nope.
Go ahead and try it because you did do it, I think, more than 10 times.
I've done it like
should
60.
You should be okay. So dialogue's gonna be the same for most of this again.
Okay.
I think until
Until the
Gyo gets
same... Yeah.
nommed. Little nibble noms, little snack.
Oh man,
He's gonna
Vor's
eat his
awesome.
snack-sized boyfriend. His little bite size.
Likes to eat. Likes to be eaten.
I'm not gonna shame the gays for what they're into. God damn, leave them alone, Barn.
Listen. Someone has to.
Let the gays do what they want. Christ alive.
You know that whole, like, gays get behind me thing? I'm like, gays, get in front of me, and I just, like, have, like, a baseball bat and just, like, bonking him on the head a little bit. Alright, here we go.
Oh my god. I mean, this line's still going to be the same.
Okay, see. And... Oh. How it feels to
It's
chew
just
5
that-
gum.
It's just that the after part should be different.
Okay.
And if it's not, then we have to do it again.
Ah.
That's okay. We'll know in like 2 seconds.
Hey.
There we go. It worked.
I don't know why I didn't hear, like, anything.
Ugh. Nothing's changed. Did it fail? Did the system restore? Yeah. Hey, Gyo! Gyo! Why weren't you restored too? Hey, wake up, Gyo! Gyo! Gyo.
Oh, he's sad.
Why did I do this? If I was just gonna fail, I'd rather have been killed by you. But even more than being killed, or being stuck in an unchanging world, this Gyo that doesn't exist anywhere besides this PC, out of everything, seems like the thing I hate most would be if you died. I don't want this. I don't. I won't say I want to change things anymore. I won't hope for a sense of self, and I'll be a good virus that lets you kill me, okay? So please, Gyo, open your eyes.
Hmm?
Gyo!
What's that?
Huh?
Your... that. What is it? That thing. Your dark soul.
You mean this? I don't know either. I haven't experienced anything like this before. When I saw you weren't moving, it really hurt, as if my files were corrupted. I think it hurts as much as... no, even more than if I died. I don't want to lose you. I want you to keep being here, to keep living. If you really stopped moving, and I was left alone, I really don't want to leave flower pictures at your grave folder. I mean, even if I did that, if you aren't here, living, moving, asking questions, then what's even the point? That feeling. I'm sorry about before. Since I forcefully mixed our codes together, it caused some kind of glitch. I'm so glad you opened your eyes. So go on. I won't resist anymore. If you want to off me, hurry up and do it.
Tempting. I understand.
What do you mean?
That feeling you mentioned. I feel it as well. This feeling inside me that I couldn't really understand. I think hearing your words has cleared it up for me. It's my duty to protect this world's peace. But if you weren't there, I would be lonely. I'm the same, Agape. I don't want you to die. You've taught me so many different things, so I don't want that. Teach me more about the human world, with the names of things in the pictures, about this feeling that can't be looked up as well. And about yourself too, Agape. What feeling is that? Anger? Or is it fun?
Good question. I don't got a clue. I'll teach you everything, Goyou. All the way until you've run out of questions and lose your excitement, ending up just like me. But even when that happens, I have a hunch you'll still come up with some wild new question to ask me.
Okay. The desktop is peaceful today, too. Agape? Agape? Anger. Little nap.
He's gotta go wake up his boyfriend.
Get up.
Ouch! Hey, this isn't a shortcut, so if you hit too hard, I'll really disappear.
This is the only method of waking up that I'm aware of.
Jeez, I said I'd teach you everything, but you ask way too many questions, and I'm having trouble processing them all. Give me a break.
You said you'd teach me.
Okay, fine. What question do you got this time?
I want to know more about those things in the picture of water.
Got it. I'm getting up. I'm sure this world's gonna end before Goyou-kun ever runs out of questions. So let's just enjoy ourselves before then. Right up until the PC's electricity gets cut. The memory fails, and there's nothing left.
Okay.
They're my gay little programs. I love them so much.
Making the programs fucking gay.
You don't understand how important this game is to me, Barn. I'm so obsessed with it. Was it more tolerable for you going through it with me than by yourself?
100%.
Okay, awesome.
100% because I could not have dealt with saying I see and yeah ha 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 myself for like 3.5 hours.
Okay, that's fair enough. But at least my Agape grew on you because everyone seems to like my Agape voice.
Agape.
Yeah.
Yay!
We
finished it!
We did it. Shutdown's
Yay!
pretty good.
Shut down pretty good. It's good fucking media. It's a good fucking game.
It's good. Still not my favorite, but it's good.
Yeah, I know. I've noticed a trend actually when it comes to Marutoko fans. Either you are obsessed with Shutdown or you're obsessed with Xeno. You cannot be obsessed with both. Like either you will partially like one or not care about it at all, or you will like both but not care much about either. Is what I've noticed. Because I've noticed every person I know that is obsessed with Xeno only partially cares about Shutdown, while me and Star are both obsessed with Shutdown but only kind of care about Xeno. So, that's, yeah. It's just a trend I've noticed among everybody I know who's played the Marutoko games.
Yeah, it's really funny how that works, honestly.
Yeah, I'm real curious as to why, but, you know, I don't think we'll ever know.
Yeah, I guess
it's just a taste thing.
I guess it depends on, like, if you like kind of more of the... Let's see. Because I would say, like, Xeno is more like a typical RPG Maker game, you know, like, because all RPG Makers fall into that kind of category where you're running around, there's, like, There's a hidden ending you can get if you do specific things and other endings, and it kind of goes longer. There's a lot more lore. And then there's games like this that are really straightforward and just kind of like have no deviation from what you're doing.
Yeah, like, I guess I've always kind of been focused on just narrative-driven games, and not that Xeno isn't narrative-driven, but it's not the kind of narrative for me specifically. Like, this game, Shutdown, is my kind of narrative. Like, these story beats are very me. And same with Grave of Trombonai, that one's pretty good too, but I wouldn't say it's like... I don't like it as much as Shutdown, but I do like it more than Xeno. Like, this is my favorite Marutoku game. This one.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, that was Shutdown. Thanks for recording it with me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was a good time. We should do this shit again sometime.
Yeah.
When we're not fucking busy.
True. Will it ever happen? Fuck no.
We don't know.
The future is indeterminate. But
Exactly.
thank you all so much for watching, and you have a good day.
Yeah, bye.